So we are starting here the operation number 2, that is multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. So let A be any m into n matrix and k is any scalar, that is any element of a number system. That means a k can be positive or negative. Then m into n matrix obtained by multiplying each element of the matrix A by k is said to be the scalar multiple of A by k, and it is denoted by k times A, or we can say k A into k. So if the element of A is equal to Aij, having the number of rows and number of column m into n, that is order of the matrix is m into n, then k times A, or we can say A into k, is equal to simply k times the each and every elements of Aij. That means each and every elements of a matrix A is multiplied by k, the scalar quantity k से ये multiply हम लोग कर देंगे. For example, A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Then we have to calculate 2 times A. So then each and every element of a matrix is multiplied by 2 times of elements of A, that is 2 into 1, 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, 2 into 5 and 2 into 6. So the final result is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. In the same way, the negative of a matrix can be defined. So the negative of a matrix A is denoted by minus of A, and we define as minus of A. That is, each and every element of a matrix A is multiplied by minus of 1. So if A is equal to 3, 4, minus 4, minus 5, and we have to calculate minus of A, that is negative of matrix A, then each and every element of matrix A is multiplied by minus 1. So we have minus 3, minus 4. Here we have minus 4. So minus into minus plus. So 4 minus 5. Difference of a matrix. So if A is equal to Aij and B is equal to Aij, and since we have difference of a matrix, and difference of a matrix can be calculated with the same number of rows and same number of column, that means दोनों matrix का order same होना चाहिए. So A minus B is defined as D matrix D, that is third matrix having element dij, which is m into n. dij is equal to aij minus bij, मतलब दोनों के elements को हम लोग को subtract कर देना है. So we can write it as d is equal to a minus b, that is a into minus of b, और a into b के elements को -1 से multiply करके हम लोग add कर सकते हैं. मतलब this way में हम लोग लिख सकते हैं. Now there are some properties of multiplication of a matrix by a scalar. So first property is the scalar multiplication is distributed over the matrix addition. That is, if A and B are two matrices of same order m into n, then k times A plus B is equal to k times A plus k times B. मतलब individually दोनों को हम लोग अलग अलग कर सकते हैं, where k is any scalar. Second property is, if A is any matrix of type m into n, then k1 plus k2 into A is equal to k1A plus k2A, where k1 and k2 are two scalar. Simply ये algebra के rules को follow कर रहा है. Next one is, if k1 and k2 are any two scalars or and A is any matrix of order m into n, then k1 k2a is equal to k1 k2 into a. That means a को पहले k2 के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, देन फिर k1 से मल्टीप्लाई करें, या फिर k1 k2 को मल्टीप्लाई करके फिर a के साथ मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, देन द रिजल्ट will be the same, no change. And the last property, that is fourth one, is if A is any m into n matrix, then k minus of k times A is equal to minus of k into A, or k into minus A. लिखने का ये अलग अलग तरीका. This is the another ways to writing these terms, where k is any scalar. In सारे cases में the value will be same. Now for the next class we have some problems. There is 5 problems. Solve them according to your understanding. Then we'll solve them one by one in the next lecture. So first problem is, find the value of x, y, z and t if 2 times xz yt plus 3 times 1 minus 1 0 2 is equal to 3 times 3 5 4 6. Second one is, if 2 times 3 4 5 x 1 y 0 1 is equal to 7 0 10 5, then find the value of x and y. We have to calculate the value of x, then calculate the value of y, and then subtract them. If A is the diagonal matrix 3 minus 5 7, B is the diagonal matrix minus 1 2 4, to find the value of 2A plus 3B. If A is equal to 2 7 9 8, B is equal to 1 2 0 3, then we have to find the value of A minus B. And the last one is if A is equal to 1 2 3 2 3 1, B is equal to 3 minus 1 2 minus 1 0 2, then the find the value of 2 minus 1. So that's it the today, and in the next lecture we will see the multiplication of two matrices and their problem. First we'll solve these 5 types of problems and some other problems, and then we'll start the multiplication of two matrices.